And for a little curveball, the opening statement will be from Stuart Pope.
Hi, everyone. On behalf of the women's soccer program, we just want to tell everyone how excited we are for this season, and that we really look forward to all the support we get from Big Blue Nation and the media in Lexington. We have some good things planned this year. We just came back from a great trip out on the West Coast in Portland and Seattle. We learned some things about ourselves, and we are ready to open the season home this weekend at the Wendell and Vicki Bell Stadium. We look forward to everything we have planned this season.
Can you elaborate how much you are looking forward to playing with the new deal pitch? And are you optimistic you have the experience to parlay that adrenaline into a good performance in those first couple matches?
Definitely. We are very appreciative of everything the athletic department, the university, what the Bells have done for this program, and the entire athletic department. And we're really going to show that respect and that gratitude to them on the field this weekend. We have an amazing facility, probably one of the best in the SEC now, and we're going to take full advantage of it and give them the respect and the work ethic they deserve.
John, Coach Skinner said he'd already noticed the recruiting effect from the SEC network. Have you noticed that so far?
Yeah, it's, everything we're doing now is watched, and that's exactly what we want. We want to be on display for the entire country. We want to be on display for all of you, for all of the recruits, and everything's out there now. And that's a dream come true for us. So obviously getting home to our stadium and showing that off also is a big part of that.
John, you mentioned before the season the timing was right for you guys to take this West Coast trip. Did you end up being right about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think you can go and spend 11 days off on your own unless the group wants to be together, unless we're going to enjoy that time together. And just a lot of special opportunities. Seeing 2 professional games and training at Nike and seeing people there, and even running into Mitch and other administrators there. There's just a lot of special moments, and we played very well at times, and we made a few mistakes and got punished for it, and that's exactly what we needed, and that'll serve us very well going forward.
On Sunday after kind of dominating the game, coming up a loss on Friday, giving up a late goal, how encouraging was that to see?
Well, certainly not encouraging giving up the late goal. It was a brilliant goal, and of course I've watched it many times on film, and literally they had 2 shots on goal the entire day, and nothing Taylor could do in the goal for that. It was a fantastic shot, and you want to learn lessons in victory. I'm not one about saying we're going to learn lessons from losing. Like that was ever a good thing. It's never a good thing to lose. So to learn that lesson in victory is huge. So we responded right away. We almost scored actually in regulation in the last minute, and then we almost scored in overtime. We had more than a 20-pass sequence leading to a breakaway off of the kickoff in overtime. So it was very clear that that we were ready to respond, and it was a deserved win. But we know how this game is. It doesn't mean you're always going to win just because you play well.
I'm curious if you think about legacy at all. Senior year, chance to break a lot of records. Is that something you think about, or is your focus just on your team?
I think legacy is something everyone thinks about, and if you're a Division I athlete, it should be what you're always thinking about leaving, whether you're a senior, junior, sophomore, freshman. Your legacy is not only you, it's your team, and it's everything that everyone sees, really. It's not about how many goals you score, how many, big-time shots you make at the end of a game. Like, the only thing people know is, your legacy that you leave behind. And I think our team has really come together this year, and the legacy we're going to leave this year is going to be one for the books.
Your leadership is something you talked about is evolving that season. You had to become more vocal due to injury. If you sort of parlayed that into the season, are you the same kind of leader as you were at the end of last season?
Yeah. This year, our connection between our leaders is really different. We're all very not vocal, and so being vocal is a challenge for us, and it's something we've really taken on this preseason. Something John's talked to us about like a lot. He wants us to be cheerleaders, and I think we really took on that role over on the West Coast, and I think our team really noticed it at practice. They were like, man, this is really different. You guys are completely different people. It's kind of weird, but we kind of like it. And so it's something we're still working into, and I think it's really benefiting our team. So I think we've got a lot of strides to make with it, but once we get it down, I think it'll really help.
So can you talk about what the SEC network brings? We know what it brings to the sports like football, basketball. Can you talk about what it brings to maybe the lesser known sports like soccer or lesser recognized sports? What biggest advantage does it bring? And it's for all
The SEC Network?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we're talking about every single game the rest of this season, home and away. I guess except for Louisville, but they can, do their own thing. Is in front of millions of people. I mean, literally millions of people can see it all, and it's very different than the typical stream of a game. So let's say we're not on national TV, but we're on national digital. Well, what most schools do, and almost all of them outside the SEC, is it's just someone holding a camera and doing a stream of the game so mom and dad can see it, and maybe it's slightly better, and then you can charge $9.99 a month or something and make some money off of it. This is a different world here because this is professionally done. So our games that are done just for streaming are professionally done like TV games. And so from the quality of the video to announcers, the talent, everything, it is a different world than anything that has been seen before in collegiate athletics. And so, look, we all know that ESPN did not come after the SEC for women's soccer. That's great. Thank you, football. Thank you, SEC football. It's fantastic, and we're getting the same benefits. We had a highlight package sent from our game from Seattle. We're out in Seattle Sunday, and it's on the SEC network on TV Sunday on Sunday night. So literally, there's our game-winning goal on in front of the entire country. I mean, that's just unheard of, and so it's a very, very special thing, and we understand that the responsibility that goes with that.
From a player standpoint, kind of for that, it's really cool. Like, we always have like 2 games that are like televised, like in the past years, and not that you shouldn't be prepared for a game every single game, but those televised games is something so special for a player, and it gets your adrenaline going, and there's nothing you want more than to play in front of everyone in the nation. And so to be able to have every game like that I think it's going to do tremendous things for us on the field, because we're going to be ready from the beginning every single game. So I think it's great for the players.
I kind of feel like it's riding in with the improvement of the programming and the plan that you have done to keep this on a national level. Now you're on this national stage, you really feel like this is what it's just the next step for you guys, just push you up, push out it.
I do. I mean, obviously, we had nothing to do with the timing, but the timing is perfect, and for us to now be coming home and here's the new network, and for us to be able to be shown in front of millions and millions of people is a huge moment for our programming. And this weekend, obviously Friday with the first of our games on the network, and then Sunday with the opening of the stadium, and it'll give us a great opportunity to say thank you to Wendell and Vicky, and then show them how much we care. It's very, very different for us, and it's very special. And I think that, as Aaron said, it means a lot to the players. It'll mean a lot in recruiting, and I think it just means a lot to the department. I mean, to think for all of our sports to be treated this way is a very unique thing nationally, and it's something that I know Mitch is always taking great pride in, and I know he's very proud that now he gets to showcase all of us.